Today, we are welding up the diff on the 350Z. This thing's pretty heavy. As you can see here, it's definitely an open diff. Which is the whole reason I bought it, because I don't feel bad about welding it up. So the first thing we're going to do with this thing is bleed it of all its fluid, which I think half of it's on the floor right now. Now what we're going to do is remove our back cover by taking off the couple bolts on the outside. I've drained most of the fluid, as you saw. There's still going to be some left over, so I still have my bucket underneath ready to catch whatever is left over. Also know, if you're doing this, it smells awful. Also, if you haven't already, hit subscribe. Trying to get 2,000 subscribers by sometime in the next 50 years. So that'd be super helpful. Thanks. There it is. That's what we're looking for right there. That little bit of extra coming out. I got a little bit on the table, but it landed right in the bucket, right where I wanted it to. Love it when a plan comes together. Yes. So I've taken the cover off, I've removed some excess RTV. The next thing we need to do is make sure we have no gear oil in here. So what we're going to do is hit it with a bunch of brake clean. However, you can't just use normal brake clean. Not a good idea. You need to get the non-chlorinated type of brake clean. Reason being, apparently this stuff gives off some nasty toxic fumes after you clean it with this and then weld, and it gives, you know, oh, it's bad for your lungs or whatever. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is make plates. This is overkill, but I don't like metal in my lungs, so this is what you get. Alright, so what we've come up with here is a little plate. I made it out of some 3/16 mild steel that I had laying around. And we can go ahead and tack this guy in place, and I'll show you exactly how we're going to do it. So I've got our Omni Pro 220 here. It's been doing me great. The TIG is a little abnormal, but the MIG has been fantastic. So what we're going to do here is completely crank this thing up. All the way. All the way. That way we've got as much power as we can coming from this machine into these welds. Really, it's just like brushing your teeth. Got this side tacked, the other side's completely welded out. I'm gonna finish up welding this side, and then we'll be able to start going ahead and buttoning everything up. And here is the second side. Are they pretty welds? No. Are they kind of pretty welds? Also no. But what they will do is hold. And that's all I care about. So now we're going to clean this thing like freaking crazy. Much slag as we can out of this thing. So I've been working on this for about 20 minutes. And we already got it way looser than what it was. So it's rotating pretty freely right now. I think we'll be good to go. There are some clicks and clacks, but hey, it's a welded diff. What a surprise, right? Okay, so the last thing we have to do on this is we've got some new bushings. The whole thing's welded up. I don't really remember where I left this off at, but you can see both spin at the same time while the drive shaft is spinning. Oh, I love the smell of gear oil. It's my favorite. Alright, next we're going to clean this junk thing off. Really dirty in the back, dirty on here, and we need to clean all this RTV off. Wire wheel. We need to replace this bushing, the 2 bushings up front, and we got to get this whole thing out. And I need to be able to do that in like an hour. Drift events tomorrow. Wish me luck. Well, 2 hours later and the diff is finally out. I'll tell you what, it was a lot more stubborn than I thought it was going to be. But everything's out and we're going to get welded diff in the car right now with our new bushings. These are Z1 Motorsports bushings. They should work pretty well. I'm looking forward to using them and hopefully they don't wear out. I'll let you know. Sorry for not filming a lot. Trying to get ready for this drift event that's literally tomorrow. I just wanted to have a welded diff for it. So anyway, let's get this thing in the car. Ow. Oh, I kind of crushed my hand earlier, so that was super fun. There's got to be a way to get those in there more betterly. I want you to know that I still have to pack. This is a 3-day weekend. I have packed 0 tools. Very underprepared and kind of overwhelmed currently. Because this job was only supposed to take like, I was like, oh, it'll take about, you know, if I really speed, like 30 minutes. Like 30 minutes. Seated. Look at that. If you don't have a rubber mallet currently, I would highly suggest getting one. Well, from the state of my clothes and the rest of me and the fact that it's 11 o'clock at night, I should tell you exactly how this install went. Honestly, the installation part was great, but taking it out the first time and not knowing exactly what I was doing and not having a lift, that sucked. Everything is in. It looks exactly the same as last time, except now when I turn one wheel, it turns the other wheel the same way. Welded diff. Okay. Anyway, I will give you an update at the drift event tomorrow and tell you exactly how it feels. So while I was at the drift event, I may have broken the car. So that's super fun. Nothing catastrophic. I'll get more into that in an upcoming video. But what I can tell you is that the welded diff did so well. It was awesome. It was very predictable, unlike the VLSD where it'd take maybe a second, you know, a half second or so to catch and then go. This one I knew exactly going, you know, drifting to the left or to the right, whichever way I was swinging it, I knew it was locking up and I knew it was going to go and spin both wheels, and it made a world of difference. So highly recommended. So as you can see, we've got the Datsun up on these wood stands, and there's a lot coming for this car that I've been doing, and it's really, really good. I just finished another video on this, so that'll be coming out soon. So, but that's going to do it for this one, guys. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.